So, just for fun, came to Niagara for the night. I'm staying at the Days Inn, just down from the falls and down from the Ferris wheel and stuff. Nothing super special, basic hotel room, but price was good. $52 for the night.
I guess that's fair.
So, Niagara, walking down towards Clifton Hill, just passing the speedway. You can hear the rumbling of the falls down below us. Super quiet morning. It's not even 8 o'clock. Only been a couple of cars out this morning. Good morning to come and film because there's no people around, no worrying about getting folks in your shot, ruining your shot, stuff like that. But we're gonna take a stroll down Clifton Hill and you can see what our version of essentially places like Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge are like. Same idea with the Ripley's Wax Museum and museums and stuff like that.
Upside down house?
Yeah, and then our little tiny upside down house compared to the one on International Drive in Orlando. That is about 3 times the size of the one we have here in Niagara. And then our strip of interesting chain restaurants and a little bit of everything along here, from Subway and Montana's to mom and pop shops for food and souvenirs everywhere. So there's the Ripley's Moving Theater, Frankenstein. Over here we got Kelsey's and Ripley's Believe It or Not. Applebee's, Benihana, IHOP. IHOP is very, very popular here in Niagara. Try and stay out of your picture.
Okay. Don't cross right now.
We got Wizards Golf here. So this is our stroll down Clifton Hill. And over here we got Frankenstein. I don't know if the roller coaster actually runs anymore. I don't think so. I haven't seen it run in years, so I highly doubt that it does. But you got your Burger King, your Crystal Caves, and down the roadway back here is where your upside down house is in the back. And there's a little tiny Papa John's outlet. You can see all the Clifton Hill signs. Yeah, so there's there's our little upside down house here in Niagara compared to the one on International Drive in Orlando that is, yeah, you could probably fit 4 or 5 of these into that one easily. Oh, something I didn't realize was there is we have an H&H tattoo. We have a Hart and Huntington tattoo. I did not realize we had that here in Niagara. It's very interesting. So yes, that's one of the small little side streets here on Clifton Hill in Niagara Falls. And like I said, there's the Frankenstein roller coaster up there, but I have not actually seen it function in a number of years. I may not have just been paying attention, but I don't know if it actually goes anymore. There's another Ripley's. That's the auditorium. And down that road up this way is a parking lot, and also in behind or to the side of the parking lot is your Dino mini golf and your Canadian staple. And every Canadian town, be it a small town with 20 residents or a city the size of Toronto or Vancouver in BC with hundreds of them, that is our Dunkin' Donuts for those in the US. Way better than Dunkin', way better than Starbucks. Dairy Queen. Lots of construction going on. Good time to do it because, you know, not a whole lot of people out and doing tourism stuff right now, so this would be the time for cities and towns to get a handle on, you know, road work and stuff. As you can see, lots of road work going on. There's our sky wheel, very much the same, I believe, as what used to be the Orlando Eye on International Drive. And our Blue Moose. The Blue Moose. Dracula's Haunted Castle. Lots of little souvenir shops and stuff along here as well. Making our way down towards the river and the falls here. We have a Rainforest Cafe up here. It's pretty close to the same size as the one at Downtown Disney, or Disney Springs. There used to be one at Yorkdale Mall in Toronto, but that closed years ago. And I forget what they had in their little fountain out front. I want to say it might have been a hippo. Anyone that remembers what was in here, want to drop a comment below, let us know. But it's obviously not running. Looks like it needs a little bit of work. But yeah, they're taking care of doing all the work that's needed around here right now, which is a good idea. It's a really beautiful place to come, like absolutely fantastic. Through the trees, you probably can't see it right now, but as we get a little closer, you'll be able to see the mist coming up from the falls. We'll go down to the falls and walk along the river and give you a shot of the US side and the Canadian Horseshoe Falls.
They wouldn't bother you.
Lots of these monuments. There's lots of soldiers' names. We seem to have like just random places like this Whereas I know in the US they have the big one in Washington. But yeah, you find these in a lot of different towns throughout Ontario and Canada in general. We'll look over to the American side, straight down to the Horseshoe Falls on the Canadian side. And we got the casino, Skyline Tower, what used to be the Minolta Tower, it's now hotels. But it's a stark contrast to the US side where it's all very much touristy on the Canadian side compared to the US side where it's just not. And down the way we've got the old decommissioned hydroelectric plants that they're going to be doing tours in. We got our zip lining over here. Then on the Canadian side there's a platform down there. We'll see it when we get closer. I'll show you that. It's for the walk behind the falls. There's tunnels that come down and out the wall of the gorge, so you can go down there and get fairly close to where the falls are. And as you can see across the street here, lots of green space. There's actually Niagara Police across the road there as well. There's also down the way little cable cars that go up the side of the escarpment there. A quick look at Niagara Falls. So here's a little bit closer look. Not that you can see a lot because of the mist, but this is the Canadian side. A little noisy. The Horseshoe Falls up here. You can see the old hydroelectric plants up there. One of them, the one on the right hand side in the distance, is actually going to be open for tours come July. So, and then I think they're working on the other side as well. I don't know if that will open up for the same thing, but look back towards the US side and straight down the river. Definitely a big difference between the American side and the Canadian side for tourists and tourism. And just down here is where you go for the walk behind the falls. Tesla? Nikolai Tesla?
This
Yeah.
same, this one, okay.
Yeah.
The cars are named after.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for this.
Yeah, when we walk back up, I'll do a little shot of it and put it in. We lost a mask.
Yeah, it looked rubber.
I know. That's what I thought it was.
Well, that would not be a very.
So right up here is where I think it was the original Superman with Christopher Reeves,
Yes.
the little boy fell over the railing. It was filmed right up here.
Oh.
Because they were right at the edge of the falls, and he was sitting, the filming showed him sitting on the edge and falling over, and he flew down and caught him and brought him back up. I'll add that little blurb into the...
Yeah. There are some Superman stands on the show.
Yeah. Pardon? Yeah, TGI Fridays is up there now. Yeah, that's that little cable car thing I was telling you about. So you can go from up there and ride it down, and then I've stayed at Embassy Suites. It's kind of nice, but it's way overpriced for what it is. Now, mind you, when things are actually running here and it's touristy, everything is overpriced for what it is up here. Like that room we stayed in would normally be $259 a night.
Oh, so we paid $200.
Yes. That's why when I was scrolling through, I'm like, what the hell? Let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's just go
Oh,
for me and my lady. Me and my lady. My lady. I love my lady, so we went. No.
See, look, no. Look.
Oh, we're recording. Huh, I didn't realize we were recording. And this location here, for those that are familiar with the older Christopher Reeve Superman movies, is where they filmed him rescuing the little boy that fell over the railing. It was filmed right in this here location. Adam the Woo would probably know this. Hey Adam, if you remember that movie and are familiar with any of the filming locations, give us a shout. Let us know if we nailed that location correctly. I know it's right in this general vicinity. May not be spot on the exact location, but you know, within about 100 yards of it, I would assume. So if Adam ever has a look at this, let us know. Give us a shout. Give us the thumbs up or thumbs down if that was actually the location or in this general area. And here's, like, I don't have an issue with motion, but standing here watching the water roll by, holy cow, it feels like I'm moving with it. Like, that is crazy. It just rolls on by, roaring away. So that building over on the other side of the street is going to be offering tours. It's one of the original hydroelectric buildings from the area. So this will be available for you to go through and tour. They're hoping in July. Guess it'll depend on how everything's going, but that is their projected time of opening for tourism.
What time is check-in for the resort? Anytime.